What is up, you guys? My name is Rachel Graham and I am a digital creator. I'm a registered nurse and I'm a mom. And today on the roof of Meriter Hospital, I am going to be talking to you guys about something that I feel very passionate about. And that is people that give you grief when you want to quit drinking or do quit drinking. And two, when you start exercising regularly and eating clean. You say no to cookies in the break room. You say no to cocktails on Friday night. You start to advocate for yourself and you start to just set boundaries. And there's two types of people. There's the type that are gonna be like, oh my God, you're killing it, great job. They're gonna send you personal messages. They're gonna comment if you post on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And then there's gonna be the people, and these are the people that usually you'd feel would be your biggest supporters. Usually the people closest to you, best friends, family, coworkers, people you feel like have your back and support whatever you want to do. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes these are the people that you actually get the most grief from. These are the people that are like pushing those cookies on you, that are like, why don't you just have a glass of wine? It's not going to kill you. And it's like, well, actually, eventually it could kill me. That's the thing. That's the thing. And people are just so focused on this, like the present moment, which is great for mindfulness. But when it comes to food and drink and things like this and exercise or lack thereof, these things all have a direct impact on our present moment as well as our future. You know what I mean? And it's really, really difficult. It's a really big obstacle when you really want to turn a new leaf and you want to get on the healthy train or whatever it is, especially if you came from a circle of heavy drinkers or drug users or just people that aren't very active and don't do anything. When you want to switch up the game, you can get a lot of pushback. So this video is basically just a little bit of a rant. It's something different. I haven't recorded a video like this before, totally unedited. I press play and I'm going right to the end without editing anything. It's a video that I'm creating to say, I see you, and if you're in this position where you're getting pushback from friends or family about your interest in either making a lifestyle change, like you haven't done it yet, but you're gonna do it, and you've been kind of talking about it with your friends and family, or you're a person that's just made this lifestyle change. Maybe you've quit drinking for 2 weeks or 30 days, and it's starting to get really difficult. Like you're doing great yourself, but these people around you are kind of making you feel like, I don't know, like you're missing out or you're a loser or something. And I'm here to tell you, to those people, straight up, those people either really wish they could do what you're doing but can't do it, or they just aren't able to, for some reason, support you in the way that you need to be supported. For whatever their personal reason is. They may not be interested in living an alcohol-free life, or they may not be interested in avoiding the cookies in the break room, and they're forever just gonna say, well, I deserve it. I worked a hard 12-hour shift. I'm gonna have a cocktail or 3 at the end of my shift. And the best way to approach people like this is, that's great. That's great for you, but this is what I'm doing. And be very firm and resolute in your decision to turn over a new leaf, in your decision to put your own self first, to set boundaries with people that you love and care about. It doesn't mean we have to push these people away or say, like, screw you, man. Like, I mean, I did go like this, but we're not actually gonna do that to people. We're not actually gonna say those things. In our minds, we can say that. And then we can be like, but everybody is entitled to their own opinion. For whatever reason, Mary doesn't want me to eat clean and to exercise. She thinks it's lame. She thinks that it's boring, whatever. That's cool for her. That's cool. But we have to stand strong in our decision to turn over a new leaf. So trust me, I went through this. I literally went through this multiple times because, I've been on and off the healthy eating and exercise wagon. And a lot of times, the reason I'm recording this video is a lot of times I ended up slipping back into old patterns simply because I don't know, got kind of tired of being like a little bit ostracized or sort of made fun of, like low-key, like especially in an environment like work, where it's like, and not so much in nursing because a lot of nurses are actually pretty healthy, at least the ones I work with, but in, the restaurant industry, you guys, if you work as a server, bartender, chef, have fun. Have fun trying to quit drinking and eat healthy. Like, especially if you work in a place that serves like fries and burgers and everything, people are going to be constantly eating that stuff around you, obviously staying for their shift drink after work, and it's going to be difficult to say, I'm good, I'm going home. I'm going home now. But I just want to really encourage you guys to stand in your truth and stand in your resolute, have willpower, okay? This is a situation where discipline, motivation, all those things, this is straight up willpower, because this is like, I am determined to keep my promises to myself. I said that I wasn't going to drink. I said I wasn't going to eat processed food, and I'm going to honor those commitments. And like I've talked about in my stories and in other, videos, honoring our word to ourselves is the most important thing, because it builds trust with ourselves. And when we build trust with ourselves, the probability of us succeeding in whatever it is we want to do exponentially increases. Because a lot of times, if you've let yourself down before, you tend to it's a cyclical pattern. You promise that you're going to do something, and then you sort of let yourself off the hook. Whew, it is really hot out here. Like, I mean, it's boiling. It's, what is it, May? It's crazy. Anyways, so that's my rant for today. I wanted to just keep this short and sweet and do something kind of fun and different. This is Madison, Wisconsin. It's pretty awesome here. But yeah, stand in your truth, honor yourself, set those boundaries, and you know what? And have fun with it. If people are like, don't take it too seriously. Like, if someone's, right now, there's probably 500 cookies in the break room because it's Nurses Week. Like, I kid you not. Like, every single kind of cookie you could imagine. And of course, I have to go in there. I've gone in there to put my lunch in the fridge. I went in there for my snack. I'm going to have to go in there and eat my lunch. And I just smile at the cookies, and I just say to the cookies, not today. Not today. It doesn't have to be never again, but not today. And not today is what I say every time I go in there. And until my 12-hour shift is over, I will have to say not today, because that's how hard it is for me to resist. And some of you might be listening and say, you know what, Rachel, is it that big of a deal? You only live once. Why don't you just have the cinnamon raisin cookie? Yes, I love cinnamon raisin cookies. I love all cookies. But cinnamon raisin, for some reason, just really does it for me. It's exactly that. You only live once. And I spent like so many years eating whatever the F I wanted. And now I'm getting myself into the mode of, I don't need to reward myself with processed food. What I'm rewarding myself with is working out at the gym and eating food that my body truly wants and needs to energize my body. That's what I really want. I don't want a cookie. I don't want it. Even if in my little mind it's saying, but you do. It's like, but I don't. And I smile. Anyways, this went on a little too long. Still under 10 minutes though. So I hope you guys, it's Monday. I hope you have a fantastic couple of days until I see you in the next video on Wednesday. If you like this kind of content from me, let me know. Yeah, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, putting out videos on preventative wellness and, some wild cards here and there. So anyways, have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.